So there's many things that can have an effect on our stem cell activation. Now, one is water fasting, something I'm doing right now. This is day two and a half. My fast ends tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. It's now Saturday. It's about 3 p.m. on Saturday, so I'm 2 and a bit days into it. And in fact, this will be an 80-something hour fast because I started the night before but didn't start tracking until a couple of days ago in the morning. I use an app called ZeroUp for that. Great app. And this can trigger stem cell activation. What happens is your body goes into autophagy and starts flushing out the old useless cells about 2.5 days into the fast. And of course that starts the triggering of new stem cell activity. Morning sunlight, so getting out in the morning, getting these things off, looking at the direct sun for about 10 minutes in the morning. We can eat certain foods. It's just a lot of stuff we can do to trigger stem cell activity. And why this is important, and it's super important, because as we age, the activity of our stem cells progressively declines. When we're a kid, we've tons of millions of stem cells, but they're all super active. And this is why we don't take a long time to heal. You know, we cut ourselves. Even if we break something, we don't hold on to those extra pounds. We sleep like babies, because we are babies. We've tons of energy. But we hear people then, when they get to the mid-40s, say things like, hey, you know, I'm getting the bloating, the wrinkles, the lack of energy. I don't feel like I did 10 years ago. And they hear this from older circle of friends too, because not a lot of people know that their stem cells are in a decline, because not many doctors speak about this. And in fact, you know, when we're seniors, if we break something, if we fall, it can be fatal, which is really, really sad. And there's just so much we can do about this. In fact, I'm going to be doing a challenge very, very soon. Something really, really cool that all you guys can participate in. It's not going to cost anything, so keep an eye on my channel for that. But what I do as well to boost my stem cell activity is I wear a technology, right? A technology that a company came out with back in 2018. And what this technology does is it elevates GHKCU using light. And if you go research GHKCU, it's a major discovery by a doctor called Dr. Lauren Picard back in the 70s. And what it does is it helps support younger, healthier stem cells. And I've been using this for nearly 5 years now. And we have branches of the company all over the world in over 80 countries. And people just ranting and raving about this technology, from professional athletes that you would all know, to Olympians, to elite doctors and their clients, and just regular, ordinary people like myself and probably yourself, just having phenomenal results. And you know, the studies are in, the technology is globally patented by a 20-year global patent. And they don't just hand those out. And of course, a lot of studies, about 98 double-blind, placebo-controlled studies by independent universities. You know, the company doesn't pay for their studies like a lot of these bigger companies does. So listen, if you'd like to get your hands on the technology and learn a little bit more about it, there's a link up in my bio. You can click it and you'll get the information for yourself. Or hit the email me button and let me reply to an email and just invite you to join a community of people. There's probably close to 8,000 videos in the community by people probably like, you know, just like us, from all over the world, sharing stories that, you know, they always amaze me but never surprise me. Get this patch on your body today, because quite honestly, it can transform your life or the life of somebody that you care about.